All right, welcome everybody. We are going to do the Leon Rehabilitation Center, no hit, no damage. I'm going to talk about some of the variations, what makes it consistent or not consistent, some things to watch out for, because ultimately we're looking for the most consistent way to not take a hit. And of course, no damage, right? So this isn't one of those videos where it's like, look, I no damage this section, but then you try to do it and you're like, wow, this is wildly inconsistent. This right here, there's two ways to do this, and they have both varying amounts of consistency. So here we go. Now I like to do the first one, which is to use the gun to parry. So I start by aiming, and then I walk forward a few steps, and this is important because when you walk forward a few steps and you use the gun parry, there's an AoE explosion around it, which will push this lady back towards the door. And the lady is right over here. If you don't get close enough, she might walk forward and you might have to parry her, or she might grab the chainsaw, and if she does that, she gets buffed. It's harder to kill her. So, parry. Now also with that parry, I know this is a lot of information at once, right? With this parry, you have to wait to see his arm move forward. If that arm is not moving forward, if you parry while his arm's still behind him, he will drop the chainsaw behind him and you will take a hit. So we did good there. Boom. That should have wait for the parry. Now, that's exactly what I was talking about. If she walks forward, you have to be ready for the parry. So if you see her, just think, as soon as you see her arms go up, you're pressing that parry button. And we're actually getting lucky here that she's gonna die. Which means we actually save a magnum bullet here. And we can use it on those two guys. Now, this right here is the ultimate perfect start. It doesn't get more, like, optimal than this. We have the chainsaw. All of these guys are dead, and there's only one guy left walking around. You see zombie male, and he's very easy to kill. At this part, I would say we're almost in phase 2. So let me real quick talk about phase 2, and then I'll go back and I'll show you the rest of the strategies. Right, so grab this. He's gonna come around, which is okay. And I walk over here, kind of like try to get him onto this section. Now, it's better if they walk up than go down. When they go down, they actually might still be able to retain their momentum and hit you. So there's that. Now, here's the worst part about this whole section, which is when you drop the chainsaw, it has a RNG of being able to hit you. There's no skill involved. There's nothing you can really do to prevent it. So, if that happens, it's just straight up unlucky. I like to go this way, kind of give myself some space, press 2, then walk away, and hopefully it doesn't hit me. So here, we have 3 bullets left. Absolutely ideal. We're going to aim for the head in the background. And then we're trying to line them up. And actually, once again, we freaking nailed it, and we have 2 shots left, and we have basically 2 zombies left. Now, you could actually go into there and turn left and shoot them, and it is faster. Well, I mean, this is a no hit, no damage, and that's it. So there we go. That's it. That's the strategy. And then you can walk around and go around and grab everything. So as you see, first try, it worked. Now there are some variations, right? We actually got the variation. Walk forward, parry. Does she walk around the corner? She does not. This is second most ideal. Now we're aiming. And we actually missed. This is not ideal. So now, that's actually bad. That was very, very bad. We completely whiffed our shot. So that's just low skill. So that's what can happen if you miss. Does she walk around a corner? No, she doesn't. I was ready to parry. I'm going to aim for the ground. And as soon as she walks in front of it, boom. That is ideal. That's how it's supposed to be. You aim above the chainsaw on the ground for the guy that lands behind it, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take out the pistol and we're going to shoot the chainsaw 3 times because it's spinning on the ground. We want it to stop spinning. And yes, shooting it makes it stop spinning, but it's already stopped. So RNG is on my side again. We'll run up. We'll hit this dude. And we miss completely, which was phenomenal. But that also allowed us to take a miss. And then from here, you're over here again. And it's same old, same old. So, perfect. What's strategy number 2? And I would say it's the most consistent, but it is the scariest for me. So when he swings his chainsaw, you could stand still if you really wanted to. I'm going to move back just a little bit, and I'm going to aim my hatchet, and I'm going to use the hatchet to stun him. And then just keep whacking. It takes about 4 volleys. That's the scariest part. Hit him with the melee. And then immediately hit him with that. And she will actually go for it. Now we can use the Magnum to do that. And now we're back over here. And we're good to go. So it looks like he had a double dash there. I told you there's 3 different variations. There's a single, a double, and a triple dash. That's a single dash. So he might use a different dash. We're going to go around the corner, wait for him to show up. And like I said, there you go. There's like the most consistent, I would say, way to go about it. And yeah. I'm shooting that because I got to get past it. I don't want to take damage. And I have to get over here in enough time for it to open. And then you shoot them, aim for the guy in the background. Like I said, you could walk up here and shoot them. But, there's no point. And I just did that just for fun. Now, if you miss, once again, remember, you got a chainsaw. Use the chainsaw, right? Use your environment. Oh! She picked it up, so we're absolutely screwed here. But, oh, you know what? The reason for that is because we didn't kill them all. So I guess don't run in there. Definitely not. Interesting. So if that does happen, we actually have to be aware to not drop the chainsaw on the left side. We have to pick up the chainsaw, and we need to always... That's a very interesting point. You need to bring the chainsaw over here on the other side of the room. Because if that happens, you're actually going to miss the zombie, because they'll actually walk back. Very interesting point. So like I said, there's so many little variations to this, and I'm learning still as I'm doing it with you. And then immediately do that. You're stuck in your iframes. And she'll grab it. Yeah, it's just... If you let her have time, she'll throw it. Oh, I parried it instead. Oops. I didn't want to parry it. Haha. You have to wait for him to swing it before you aim. Once again, I'm parrying it when I don't want to parry it. Three, 2. This is 3. Now here's number 4. It's important that you hit him against the wall. Yeah, I'm just not really a fan of this strategy. I have less bullets. How many bullets do I have? 2. Yeah, 2 is fine. Because you could always, pick up the chainsaw if you don't hit your first 2 shots. And it's just okay. But, I mean, there's the strategies. There's the 2 ones that I found that are the most consistent. And it's just, which ones do you want? Now, the problem is with this game is that it's, when it comes to no damage, no hit, no damage runs, we're going to keep running into several inconsistencies. Great game, though. Great game, right? So I hope this video finds you well. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it and you learned about this section. Stay tuned for more.